Hi, it's Dr. Robinson, and today I'm going to go over how you can use AI and make anything accessible. And I've done this with some of the poorest PDF images out there, and it works phenomenal. So everybody knows how to do a search. So free math, eighth grade worksheets. I'm just going to use an example. You can click on this, make it larger, of course, but I'm just going to hit my right click and I'm going to do copy image. And we're going to put two AI through their paces. We're going to use Copilot and we're going to use ChatGPT. Claude does a pretty great job also. He, for whatever reason, takes longer to think. So you need to be very specific about your directions. We teach blind students, so I'm going to say make this accessible in Word Math Editor. And those are the words you need to use for blind students, Word Math Editor, so they can use the Braille Math Editor to solve the math. You don't have to worry about those words. That's where we come in and teach them how to do the math properly. So make this accessible to Word Math Editor. For a blind student, put all of this in. And I've already trained my AI. Once you start getting it trained, it's going to know what you're going to ask for, and then it'll create exactly what you want all the time. Let's see, make this accessible in Word Math Editor for a blind student. That should be pretty good. Control V, that's it. And you paste in your work, you hit enter, and then you wait for it to populate. Okay, so we're going to compare this. I'm going to Alt Tab to, let's see, where did I put my other AI? Here we go. And I just did this one. So I took an earth science worksheet and I said, make this accessible to blind student in Word using alt text for images. Okay, and then to the right, you can see how flawless this is. Isn't that beautiful? Just have to go up and you just have to download that. So we typically have the images in there. So when a para or the teacher's in the class, they can come up with a 3D image of it. A lot of our schools have 3D image makers, which is really, really cool. But it also, most science teachers, they'll go ahead and have all the materials, and then students will actually build the layers of the Earth, which is great. Alt text must exist. Image description. So anytime you do this, you'll see make accessible to blind student in Word using alt text for images. Always, always, always. Okay, we're going to do a little comparison on this math, though. So same thing. And if you look over to the side, you're going to see all the math descriptions that I'm putting. So make accessible for blind student. Yep, using Word Math Editor. You cannot forget that. That is a must. Paste it in. That easy. So you don't even have to open it. If you can see it well enough, it will do it perfectly. So let's go ahead and go back. And there it is. How gorgeous. Accessible worksheet. Okay, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And if you're using a screen reader, you just Shift Tab or change your cursor and up arrow to copy. Okay, copy. So everybody needs to know how to do this. Everybody pretty much knows how to do searches, so that's not a worry. And I'm going to go ahead and paste it in here. Okay, so one thing I don't like that it did is it gave me these silly, absolutely ridiculous squares. So let me show you the trick on that. So you select the square and you do a Control H. It automatically puts the square in there. And I already did this. You put the question mark in because that comes out as a perfect blank. And then you want to do a space after that. As you can see, I already put a space in there. If you don't, then the question mark smashes up against the multiplication symbol, which makes it more challenging to read. The next thing is you just do Alt-A, replace all. And we're going to replace all this. Yep, it says replaced 18. Okay, check it and close. And voila, all of these are perfect. So what you don't want to do is just kind of clean this up. And you can just put they don't have to make the associate property of multiplication, directions, da 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 da, and this is good to go. And you can tell the student, oh yeah, let's clean this up. If you want, I can also create, yeah. So these will read in Nemeth code if you happen to have, and that is where you want to go for any child who has advanced math. Now I'm going to see how this question mark is down here. What I should have done, and let me show you the trick. When you look at this and you go, oh, that's not quite right. You Control Z and undo it. Oh yeah, I have to undo all of that. Now Control H, And what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to put a space before it and after it, and now replace all, and then close, and then all the question marks are perfect. So you just have to look at the sheet first and go, oh, okay, that's great. You know you're using your math word editor because you can click, and there it is. You get the equation box that opens, and of course, all the equations. So the students are learning how to do accessible math. And then, of course, how to insert into Word for a blind student. We already know that. Now it says use all equals. Typically you can paste that in, but a lot of times if it says that, I just do do an all equals. Let me show you. And let me move this over. I'll do an all equals, and then I'll paste the whole thing in there, the whole thing. And then of course you go ahead and replace your squares. So it's just as long as you know you get that box. If you paste it and you did not get it, just start over. It's no big deal. Because the words are going to come out as words, the math is going to come out as math. So that's how easy that is. And then you just clean it up. Get rid of this. How to insert word. We don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Here's a fully accessible. Once again, clean that up. Get rid of it. And this is good to go. How to insert into Word for blind students. There you go. Get rid of that also. And then, of course, let's quickly Control H. We already know that. Beautiful. Put a space before and after that question mark. Replace all and close. Gorgeous. You can do this with the most advanced math. You can do this with math with tables also. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to this one. And here we go. So this is ChatGPT version. So let's go ahead and click that. Just take a look at that, and they put the word blank. Okay, so we don't really want that. I could download it, or I can just copy it really quickly because there's a couple things that need to be cleaned up on that. And let me open Word. Okay, Control N and paste. So you could do that, but no, we don't want that. We're going to go ahead and click that and delete table. We want the answers right by the work. So you're going to now take the word blank and copy it. You know where I'm going here. Control H. The word automatically puts in there, and always the last thing goes there. So if you do a Control H, if you select and copy something, it's going to just be in there. There's already spaces around that question mark, and you're going to go ahead and replace all. And yep, and close, and look how beautiful that is. Now, do we need those quotes? We absolutely do not. Select that, Control C, Control H, and this time what we're going to do is we just want to replace with a space. Okay, replace all. Get rid of all of them, get rid of all of them, and all the foo-foo stuff is gone. AI is only as smart as you are. I'm just going to tell you that. You give it directions, it will figure it out. And so now it has the word, oh yeah, we don't need the word. The question marks, each missing number. Replace each question with the correct number. Yeah, so you just want to kind of read through it, make sure it's actually correct. Look at that. Press all equals, don't need that. Don't need that. And then type the completed equation, and you're just going to type your answer, which I'm pretty sure they know. And let's just select that. Whoops, should have done a Control Shift. Did not, no big deal. Okay, type your answer. Yeah, equals, they're just going to type it in the boxes, just like every other kid. And save it and send it off, and that is done. Okay, so we've done some earth, math, science. I think you're getting the idea. If you have a question about anything, I mean, you can do physics. Let's go back here. How about 10th grade physics? We love a good physics lesson. Physics, if you want the answers, you can always get that also. 10th grade worksheets and PDF. Let me show you how these work in PDF. PDF does not stop the power of this. Once again, you can open it, and then you can go ahead and right click, and you can do copy image, so you don't have to look over that. Copy image, same thing. Let's go in, we'll test out both of these. So make accessible for for blind student. In Word, I always put that. That's pretty much anything you need. And then alt text, any images. If you forgot about it, no big deal. Paste. It will paste and it'll send off. Now let's go ahead and go to, yeah, where am I going here? Firefox. Okay, same thing. Make accessible for blind students. And whoops, too fast. Paste. And there we go. Okay, let's do a little competition. Yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, AI will be faster in one browser than the other. Typically, I have discovered that, yeah, these two are the fastest. Yep, here we go. Look at that. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Alt text for worksheet. It doesn't matter. You're going to erase all that. Okay, so just copy. I mean, you could try to select it out. I'm just going to tell you copy's faster. Go into Word, Control N, paste. Okay, so we can get rid of all this. Don't need that because it's telling you what a wonderful job it did. Okay, and then you're going to check your numbers. See how that didn't paste? Yeah, okay, that one did. That one did. Oh, that one did. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so think screen reader, and if you've never used one, I'm going to show you how it reads. You want to hit your enter on these, okay? Because it will be more clean, and then you can say, let's get rid of this. Underline answer with Control U. Now, by 10th grade, by golly, I would hope they know that. Now, if they've never had technology services, they won't. So underline answer with Control U. Hopefully, if they're not sure how to do that, they're going to ask their tech teacher, hey, how do I do that? And the tech teacher is going to say, all you have to do is Control Shift right arrow. That's how you do that. So Control Shift right arrow, and then Control U. Okay. And then hopefully that person knows that. Anyway, so go through, do make those tiny corrections. Now, what I could have done, should have done, is, and actually I'm going to correct myself on that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, put answer, whoops, answer options on, let's see, a line by themselves. So student can underline proper answer and put those directions at the top. Okay, so we're going to be even more exact about that. So that means we're going to have to correct Firefox also. Let's see, maybe not. Now, see, okay, back to I have trained ChatGPT. This is my main AI to make work accessible. She knew this. And look how flawless that is. Flawless, flawless, so beautiful. That is how it should be. Okay? Is all you have to do is just go up and download that. That absolutely is how it should be. But this is my main AI. So what I'm going to tell you is find an AI you love, and I'm going to tell you ChatGPT, you do have to get a paid version. The free version does not do a great job, or it'll do a great job for a few sheets and then it gets really bad. You can, and what you want to do is when you download this, and I'm just going to do this quickly. Copy, go back, change everything to black, Control N, paste. Oh, it automatically goes to black. I love that. If you download it though, it won't. Okay, it won't do that. But you can do a Control A, and you see these little icons. It's under the home menu. There you go. And this is your font color. You can just click on that, and you can just click black. So that's how you do it with a mouse. And then, of course, just put underline. But that is the way it actually needs to be. You don't want to have the answers all bunched up, because what will happen is the screen reader reads linearly, horizontally, and it will just bunch up all the answers, and it's not really great. Okay, so that is how you make the inaccessible accessible. let's go back to see if it straightened it out. It did. See, it straightened it out. But I had to give Copilot directions. Once again, I don't use it very often, but I do, based on the work I'm transcribing, I kind of put them in competition to see who's going to give me the best answers. So like alt text, you're going to want these alt text for blind student. And of course the students can go into Desmos graphing calculator and they can emboss those out. So they have something under their fingers also. Okay, I hope that helped. And that's how to make the totally inaccessible accessible, including all of STEM. And we will see you back at another time for another lesson.